still don't see anything. But I bet if I were to use Twitch by itself, it would work. This is absolutely amazing. Let me try something else. Let's see. And it's only Twitch. See if moving around makes a difference. Usually that does. But I'm not seeing. I wonder if they did something. Though I know if I were to stream with just a regular program or using. Be right back. Again. Will it work this time? It's the same that I can test it on live.
Yeah.
What? Why is it doing that on my stream? Settings, just in case Twitch is tripping. That's probably better, but this is so weird. Oh, yeah! Now I need to figure out. Man, this looks terrible now. Alright, well, I'm gonna change some settings and get this optimized. But good thing, I wonder if this will work. Any reason?
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. Got that? What is green? How can I get rid of that? Yeah, I need to figure that out. Okay, well, I'll be back again. Just trying to figure this out. It's too bad it doesn't show up. Or all the pixels don't show up on the preview. But let's see what we got.
What to do? A meal at the Mirage? Swim.
It definitely looks if anyone has any tips or something, I'm all for them. Alright, well, try again. Well, I mean, that one don't really look bad. Oh, I seen it when I turned. Okay, we're back. Think I'm gonna just have to rock with this one. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, that looks dead. Holy shit. Alright. We can work with the 60. Wait, can we? Wow, watch the frames drop. Let me change this again. Hopefully, I don't get a lot of. Wow. this time. It'll be good. No. There's still some things I can change. Yeah, I'm gonna change some more things. Work right. Okay, yeah, that's way better. Okay, welcome, welcome. Sorry I'm eating chips in your ear, but it's okay. Enjoy the video, and thanks for those who will watch in the future. Haven't said that in a while. I need to go ahead and put my new SSD on my system. Uh-oh. Not without me. Midnight Sky Metal Pain. What the hell? Weird costume.
Wait, I see you before. I am a bad guy.
I guess that's something I didn't figure out. The high settings I set on my stream device. Doesn't seem bad though. Seems to be doing pretty good.
You cannot do that right now.
Mm. All crusty. made it. Sorry about the pauses in between. I'm typing to a friend.
Wait, have I seen you before? I have a bad memory. Is something I hate? I hate this. Is something I hate? I hate this.
Action has started. Another party member has won the
Oh shit.
Maybe I'll try some Bovary liver. That's supposed to help. Need something I ate? I hate this.
Oh!
Please try again later.
No. Don't kill me.
Need something I ate? I hate this.
You have requested to join a party.
Oh man. Don't leave me! Got the typing and got the typing and got the typing.
All options have ended.
that? I'm kind of like typing at the same time. I'll pay attention this time. Oh, okay, okay.
started. You have withdrawn from the auction. Won the bid. You cannot do that right now. You cannot do that right now. A loot action has started. You have withdrawn from the auction.
see something I hate? I hate this. seen you before? I have a bad memory. Now my back hurts. What's happening to me?
Please try again later.
Cannot do that right now. You cannot do that right now.
Be something I hate. I hate this.
Your weapon is
Damn!
damaged and needs repair. Party member has been defeated. A party member has been
Be something I hate. I hate this. Now my back hurts. What's happening to me?
Got another group. What up? I actually thought about calling you earlier, but shit, I didn't think I would be like, my mind just get to going, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because it's visual. You know what I'm saying? Which most people are visual learners, which is why the very first language is written in characters and not letters. Hell no, that's some wild shit. Hell no. And it was just given to you just like that when you was given other information. Hey, it's grimy though, because like I was even up at like 3 this morning like looking at some shit like not really like no conspiratorial shit. Well, then again. But basically history, you know what I'm saying? And like how certain monuments were built and like how they share like similarities with not only the circle but the zodiac and these other things.
Yeah.
But like one of the easiest things with looking at the numbers and shit, like when you looking at any numbers, like if you don't understand why somebody sometimes picks a date, it's a lot of times tied to like numerology and or how can I say, the 1 through 9 system. So like basically, you know how you got on the codes and shit with like Super Nintendo emulator and shit, and it'll be like it'll have some codes and it'll go all the way up to like A1, A2, and this sort of thing, right? Yeah, but that's not necessarily what I wanted to say, but it's similar because you're not necessarily transforming them or something. It's just like, say for instance, if someone picks like the 16th and they have a day that is on like the 7th or something like that, basically you add 1 and 6, you got 7. And basically with this sort of counting system, you're able to measure the big mega destruction. And so like it was a trip because like I was just looking at all this shit, and then like I ended up coming across something else. I can't remember what it is right now. But like all the information that I would look at would end up being like relative. And so like there was one where the dude, he was talking about like how not the Statue of Liberty, or is it? I don't think it was that one. But basically there's a structure in South America that basically lines up with the same Stonehenge, right? And then like you have all these other structures that line up with not only that one, but the pyramids of Giza being like the main point and things like that. But basically he had did this one, and I almost want to just bring up the video, but like he had like a triangle with like 2 pencil lines going into the triangle. The triangle had another triangle outlined on the side of it, and then like he had like straight lines going out the other side of the triangle. You do. I did describe paper, like, or, well, it was on paper, but basically like, two triangles, one inlaid inside the other, but basically the message is two. It's not really one smaller than the other. And then like it had like, imagine you drawing a beam, like using two pencil strokes, like two parallel lines, right? And so like they're going in one side of the triangle, but out the other side, a whole bunch of strings come out. And so what you get from that is like, is it Calpurnicus? Or I can't remember who it was, but like, or is it, man, I can't remember that dude's name for shit right now. But basically he was like a physicist, scientist, which he experimented with light, and like he would hold a prism, you know what I'm saying, like a triangle or like a pyramidion structure, and basically have a beam of light strike it from one side, and out the other side comes the rainbow. And so basically on this little diagram that I was looking at too, like doing math and shit on, it showed that. And the crazy part is like I was looking up some words and shit that he was saying, and then like I was looking up words like associated with that word like on Wikipedia and other shit, and I ended up getting the same exact fucking image of the triangle with the light and shit. And so like I'm up at like 3 this morning, like I'm just hitting all kinds of information and shit. And then like pretty much it all just, what's that? Oh yeah. Especially like a doorway that's like far away. There's like this building that I want to say that was built in Dubai that has, it looks like a pyramid, and then there's a road, and then there's a tall building. But the building, the optical illusion is it looks like a beam of light going up to the building, and the building looks like a door that's opening up and shit. And so like it's like obviously, right, we have many things that play optical illusions and things on people. Many people are fascinated by such things. And like this one dude, I can't even remember his name, but he was like this Indian dude, and he made like a couple of towers or whatever. And I want to say he made something else that was of great value. I can't think of what it is right now. But this one thing that wasn't of great value that he made was just like this. It was like this metal mirror, like metallic mirror. And it looked like it was in the shape of like a dumbbell, but it stood on one of the dumbbell's heads, if you know that. And so like when you look at it, and since it has like a mirror-like surface, basically everything appears upside down. But the even crazier part is like, how do most people refer to themselves besides me? Okay. And usually when they're very excited and their eye sees something, what symbol is used? Like if you're excited or you exclaim. Yep. But see this. The exclamation point is nothing more than an upside down eye. Because a lot of times when people are surprised and shit, you know what I'm saying, it flips their mind and shit, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, because you're upside down, so that means basically you viewing the world backwards. But like on the real, like even on Heroes of the Storm, like not Heroes of the Storm, but like Hearthstone, like their little quest little marker, you know what I'm saying? It looked like an obelisk, like from Egypt or some shit. But then me knowing that the obelisk in many ways is a principle of Egypt, and what I mean by that is like a principle is like either a standard or a person or something that is modeled after the principle or the person or the teaching. And so basically, it's almost like saying you got upside down principles. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you know, it's just amazing what kind of symbols and shit people have used for a long time and like not really necessarily know much about them. I don't really get too much into that. It's more like the things I'm into is like, why are people so broke? You know what I'm saying? That's what hits home with me. Not Nibiru and the stars, nigga. Not, you know what I'm saying? Even if the earth was flat, nigga, I'm still broke. You know what I'm saying? But on the real. And they need them there to in order to feel good about themselves. What good is it to have? Go ahead. Which people do all the time. Which is fraud. On real, which is fraud. And why would you even want to look like them anyway? You know what I'm saying? I mean, on one level, nice clothes is nice clothes, but on the real. Like, what the hell do I need some gold for other than, like, if it really was money, right? You know what I'm saying? I probably would try to melt down the price. Only things without a like, okay, somebody said it good. I'm not gonna quote the person or say the person's name, but it was a very good quote. Titles are good, but purpose is better. So like, it's good to be able to say you got some gold or got some diamond or whatever, but like you said, what and somebody might rob you. You know what I'm saying? On the real, just to be flogging. Fraud. Oh yes. but even with the money side of the game, it's like sometimes the people that you even seen had it didn't even have to work hard to get it. And so like you like putting in, you know what I'm saying, efforts down the Tartarus, pushing the boulder up your back every day trying to get this motherfucker. And just fuck. Man. Oh yeah. Yeah, and can't and don't got no place to stay. It's true. Which shows, huh? Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, I totally agree because you are right that materialism is always used in a negative fashion. And so, like, there isn't really much of a way to view it in a positive fashion since a lot of the things that you're trained, like even the word materialism, right? You know what I'm saying? At a young age. And so, like, basically, you're right. A lot of times people can't usually see the opposite sides of the spectrum equation or however people would want to slice it. They just don't have a good sense of balance. Totally. But what I would also point out is, like, you did say one needed them and then one is mainly, like, consumed by the thought. You didn't use those words. But basically that's what it is. They basically, whatever it is, kind of become their god a little bit, like. And so, like, yeah. And so it's just, materialism, I think, described that way is the most fitting if you are going to use it in a negative sense, to the point where a person just they'll throw over the value of almost not that, and some people won't necessarily even do that. They won't necessarily throw over their family, but they'll probably throw over their friends or something. You know what I'm saying? So like it's different levels to it for sure. Huh? Oh yeah, that's true. But it's well, I can't even say it's least likely. Leave out the cell phone for the chick. But that's kind of different. That's kind of insecurity versus materialism. But like it's almost like what you're saying, like leaving like some weed out or some shit. and you know how much is there, and then somebody try to, you know, say take a little nugget or something, but you already know you only had 2, and so they look at it like it's a lot because they don't really got none, but shit, you know exactly how much was there. So. Totally agree. But see, even when you drag it in that arena, it kind of becomes different too. Because, like, a lot of people, huh? Oh no, like, you definitely right about the intent, for sure. Definitely, all the way. I'm just saying, like, when it comes to, like, certain legal statuses and then you go in the courtroom, like, that is probably number 1. And then, like, on top of that, like you said, the judge might not feel sorry for you or feel sorry enough for you to, you know what I'm saying, not let you spend the night in jail. Or even, well, since you didn't mind stealing for your son, you won't mind paying for this, you know, or some shit. And so, when it gets in the courtroom, it's a lot different. It does come down to intent, but the problem is niggas, not only niggas, even Europeans, everybody I've seen in the courtroom except Asian people, I've never seen them in there. Not saying that they don't go. But why though? Because they have their own nation and tribunals. And so, like, they can't be tried under the same law as you. And so, like, each nation has the right to have their own laws and even have the right to be their own nation. The problem is, the United States has been basically just cannibalizing nations and just be like, look, you just, you know what I'm saying? What, you from Taiwan? Your name is Zinzi? Okay, your name Kelly. You know, it's not saying that, look, I'm not saying fitting in isn't good. I'm not saying having this more simple thing, way of doing things isn't good. All I'm saying is right then, that person doesn't know that they were denationalized. Yeah. But that's what a lot of Asians do to come over and fit in and shit, you know what I'm saying? Make it seem like they have normal names, but their name is normal just as mine. It's a name. And really, names belong to property. I'd rather use the appellation. Well, that's the issue. See, we all assume, right, that it would come. I know what you're saying, but like, everybody under the law is considered to be white unless you're a criminal. The political construct and the games that have been played on people are not scientific at all. And not even held up by law. Unless, of course, you're under a brand tag or something, and then you're considered to be corporate property, which means you can't speak, which is why niggas can't represent themselves. And others, of course. But well, now we already know the public defender is really a public pretender, and really, even if you hire an attorney, they're considered to be an officer of the court, which means they will make a deal with the court first before you. That's how they get their license, bar association. If they try that, they will have a snag. That's right. And really, like what you're saying, he was up there and couldn't speak. Why though? Because not only is he considered to be property, not only is the judge acting from a bench like a prosecutor, which he should have called him on, but if you don't really know shit about yourself or your history, and that really your forefathers made the law and everybody else that came after that, they're going to hang you with that. Why? Because ignorance of the law is no excuse. And if your people founded it, you should know better. Oh no, he was in contempt. If you're a property, you cannot speak. You are considered to be inanimate, which is why you have movies like Beauty and the Beast and all those people. After the prince wasn't so mean anymore and he wasn't the beast no more and animalized himself, then they were able to become human again. It's all in the movie. Because in a system of us robbing you of your land for many years, and you don't even know that you're aboriginal to the Americas even more than the Indian. So basically, we can't let you have any sort of say. And this is why not only was your language, your culture, which involved law, was stripped from you, so that you could not fight us back when we came for your property. And you as property, of course. And so, like, it's a cold world, man, but at the same time. Unless you... Because they trapped him in a statement because that was an incompetent statement. If you say represent yourself, okay, you're saying you're going to show yourself again, but if you never showed yourself in the first place, how are you going to represent yourself? And so this is how they play this. is. I'm just saying re as in again, you know what I'm saying? It was right. You was right, you know what I'm saying? When you should just be presenting yourself. That's right. Oh, I'm never calling him dumb. I was just saying the statement itself was incompetent. Plus, not only that, oh, no. Coercion. Now, the crazy part, now this is why a lot of Republicans hated Obama. Because a lot of them know the system that fucks many people over. And even, where was this at? In Ferguson or some shit, all the city's fees, like 98 of the city's fees came from court costs, nigga. like all the stuff that was funding is 98% of the city's funding, fam. No, I'm saying like to like that's yes, it is insanely high, but what I'm saying is like basically they done built town halls off of motherfuckers paying tickets, like because it's the best way you know how. But see, what are you doing when you're registered? Do you know why? Besides what they told you. Well, that's no. See, the money is the illusion. Yeah, that is true. But what I would say to you is, whenever you register your car or register anything for that matter, it's think about it, what it means to register something. If you register something under you, what does that mean? Right, but this is the point. States are constructs. They never have existed. I know what you're thinking. I know the books and the pictures. I already know. But what I'm telling you, even according to the Constitution, states are not states. They're countries and/or territories. Or really, no, they're countries/territories. But they only can be a state or a territory at one point in time. And right now, they're operating as territories, which is why North Carolina came out as a republic recently, when really it's in the damn Pledge of Allegiance. And so, even Israel, that they say is one of the world's greatest democracies, if you look back at their establishing documents, they are a republic. Just like the Republic of China, Republic of Russia, and other places, there's only one type of government that actually works, and that is Republican. Or not Republican, but a republic. A Republican is a political party, of course. But a republic is a system. And so, like, basically, by having FDR with introducing the democracy after the United States crashed, how many times this time? Probably like 2 or 3 times. But then you had the gold rush, right? You remember an event in history called the gold rush? Do you remember the mint? True. Who were the men that were responsible for doing it that is named after a football team today? Yes, indeed. And so, oh, that's certainly true, because even this information I didn't get to it later on. But like, basically, by them going around taking everybody's gold, they told everybody, if you don't turn in your gold, then you can be in prison, fined, and these sorts of things. Now, what governmental agency do you know of that can actually go around from door to door all across the United States and make sure that everybody don't got no gold? None. What agency of the United States can go from door to door all across the U.S. and make sure that no one has gold anywhere? But this... True. But the search warrant has to be executed by a judge, and them seizing your stuff, if it really is your property, is unconstitutional. Do you see the problem? So FDR was a constitutional breaker, which is why he was considered one of the greatest presidents to modern Europeans who don't necessarily know. But the ones who did, they knew exactly what he was doing. Just as Lincoln, one real reason why he was assassinated is because he bankrupted the United States Services Corporation. And yeah, there's the things like, emancipation and things like that, which there was 3 different ones of that. A lot of people don't know that had to basically be okay. And second, he didn't have any authority to free them anyway. But all I'm saying, back to even FDR, the real reason to take the gold from people is to institutionalize the Federal Reserve System. That's when we got it, after the Great Depression. And so they took people's literal gold and silver, their literal money, and then gave them fiat, which they named the currency. And so pretty much. Who said that? I think Trump said it, but he didn't say anything necessarily about gold or silver finances or anything like that. He was just talking about people's mind states. And as far as I remember, I even remember the first time that he was even talking about being president, and many Republicans didn't want to be president. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He's an apprentice, he's an actor, you know what I'm saying? This sort of thing, right? Oh, yes, the same ones. But, you know what I'm saying, Dick rides since he won. Not saying you, because I don't think you like that. But what I'm saying is like, basically, what he said, because I think it was after he won, he said something like, this country is so far gone. What would make somebody like him say that? Right? Yeah, he made money off bankruptcy, not just making bread. He's smart though. He had to be smart to get away with the shit though, or have some good friends. Or any of the other politicians that the people don't like of the day, but they're still paying them. Which he is said to have done. Many people said, he sent them to a school or whatever, and like they didn't really get the value. Or I don't know the whole story of that. And then you got discrimination with like housing projects or whatever. But the real thing is, you know what I'm saying? Even though everybody knew these things, you know what I'm saying, they were still willing to take a chance because they were so tired and didn't want to give the fucking Democrats the ball back, because I wouldn't want to either, especially after focusing on only healthcare for so long. And really, I know it wasn't really the president's plan. That was Hillary's shit from back when her dude was in office. And it's not even called that. That's only if they pay taxes. That's only if they pay taxes. But who's running the healthcare programs in the hospitals? See, now this is the thing that many people skip over. Of course, like you said, he didn't necessarily do all that on his own, and plus, I'm sure, even if it was implemented to the way he wanted, like to the full extent he wanted, he doesn't run those businesses, and most of them, like you said, are ran by Republicans anyway. And so, like, you know, it wasn't something that he didn't hinge that on really anything. That was just something that consensus-wise everybody could use. You know what I'm saying? But like you said, many people being forced into it. Why? Because if you pay income tax or whatever, you'll be fine. But this is when people start to wise up, if they ever start to wise up. Because then you find out a person, which you've been volunteering to be, just like your parents have been too, and just like they have all been paying voluntary taxes and shit too. You know what I'm saying? Because they didn't want to look at the truth. Even my grandma and them, I said the same shit to her. And so, right, man. It's so true, but at the same time, this is how they keep people not only trapped by giving, like, the Bible says it well. My people are generous to a fault. And that's really, like we were saying earlier, many people are generous, you know what I'm saying? So much so, a lot of times they hurt themselves and then it turn them negative. You know what I'm saying? But, like, it's just, when you got motherfuckers that are using all sorts of instruments and paperwork that they don't even understand what they're calling themselves on these things and things like that, it's no wonder people are just fucked up out here. Even the ones that are supposedly winning are also losing. You know what I'm saying? Even like my grandma, like her and her daughter getting to it and all this my house, well I pay rent, you know what I'm saying? But it's neither, huh? But really, he ain't eating like that, like you saying. Yeah. But they're advertising all of the shit. They got Hitler films and all this other shit. They are causing division on purpose, like what you're saying. But see, even the video games show this shit, bruh. Like you even got Legacy of Kain. You played the first one? Yeah. Just trying to smash. Power. Yeah. I know, I was the same. But see, we're both. Oh yes, but he is after power. Just as what we were talking about, sort of like being as little kids. But even right, okay. Somebody said this. Bob said, "A nation of children that cannot be taught," or some shit. And even the word minority means childlike in mind. And so, like, they got motherfucking super double trapped, triple trapped, and everything up in this motherfucker. And so, like, the real reason why I said that is, yeah. But that's what you need in order to make the people pliable to do what you need them to do, like plywood. Manipulating their ass like a giant carpet. So true. On the real. But see, like, it was like, oh, yeah, so like, what you find out about dude, so you play Blood Omen or Soul Reaper? Okay. Now, man, you got the PlayStation emulator, fam? You got a PlayStation emulator? I might stream that shit tonight or something, man. Legacy of Kain. Yeah. Dude, you should pick up Blood Omen. Oh, that was the prequel. Before pre. But like, you got Blood. Actually, you are right. I used it in the wrong context. I sure did. That's it. What you described was it exactly. And I didn't mean to cut you off. Like you said, like it's just like I can't think of necessarily a movie. I wanted to say like Matrix Reloaded or something, but I don't even think I've seen that. But basically, like you said, they go through events or like Texas Chainsaw Massacre or some shit, and then like they'll come out. Oh no, Star Wars is even better. So you got Darth Vader on Luke, I am your father, but then the next one is Episode 1 Racer with Anakin. Right. Even though it wasn't necessarily the next one, right? But that's you know what I'm saying, the idea. Yeah. Yeah. innkeeper, he like, you gotta go, you know what I'm saying? You don't gotta go, but you gotta get the hell out of here. But he don't say it like that, but he don't say boot you the fuck out. On the real. Yeah, he did say like the night was getting dark and shit. He really did say that shit like he knew something was about to happen to me or some shit. He probably did, motherfucker. Probably end up being a villain or some shit. No, but basically, you go outside and there's these dudes walking around and shit, but they looking for you. You in this all white armor and shit. You know what I'm saying? You like this Joker, like a Prince type motherfucker, Prince Valiant looking motherfucker. And so like, you remember that cartoon?
No, I just said link looking motherfucker because I'm sitting here on my fucking notes and shit right now.
Hey, on the real. Cause really a lot of them are the same story, even the shit with Ganon, you know what I'm saying? He might end up being Link's father, bro. And they're like polar opposites. Hey, look at what he was wearing, the headscarf. He must have been Islamic or something. No, I'm just playing. And you know they got some rubies in the East. Nah. Man, hitting all them little clay pots. Let me get them. Blue ruby. Oh, Link Ball. Oh. But you know who Ganon really is, fam? No, it's all good. Shit, it's always a good day from that shit. He probably changed his mind, probably ordered some Stars channel. I yeah. And really, that should have been the end. Hell yeah. He just seemed like a very loyal friend to your brother, man. That'll probably do us some justice. Some of her.
He just decided not to.